Talking Scheetz powered by Canadian Power Pack Solar. That's how the mics work. That's how the lights work here. Bailey, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I just did some stats. We have this actually thing that we can check on our phones and see how much energy we've produced so far thanks to Canadian Power Pack Solar today. Just today. And there's still probably 4 more hours of light before the day is done. We have produced 116.95 kilowatts. And an additional $18.71 revenue between the two homes. Granted, it's the two homes, but still. And so that's above the power that we're using with the AC blaring in both houses today.
And that's one day.
That's one day. That's what I'm saying.
That's a pretty good deal. That's making more money than this podcast.
There might be something to that. Canadian Power Pack Solar, you should do the same thing. They will save you thousands of dollars on your install. They will hook you up like they have us. There's government incentives, $40,000 interest-free loans. Canadian Power Pack, again, Solar, Greg and the folks there can set you up. All right? Bar, 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 barbecue. Bar, bar, bar.
I was like,
bar,
is this
barbecue.
a Barbie song? I've never heard that. Is that a real song?
Bar, bar, well, it's a Beach Boys song, but I'm doing bar, 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 barbecue.
You're doing a remix. I get it.
Of a Beach Boys song.
Okay, well.
Okay? Yeah. Why am I doing that? Well, we'll find out in a minute.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking Scheetz.
Thank you, Dan Davidson. Talking Scheetz. It is the most requested song on the Talking Scheetz podcast. Well, it's our only song.
Yes, and most requested by my almost 11-month-old daughter, Leona.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Big fan.
Yeah.
I think she'll be 11 by the time this is released. No, she won't. Yeah, she will. Yeah.
Dates are not my strong suit on mat leave. The fact that it's July is mind-blowing to me. I don't know. Don't ask me what day of the week it is. Certainly don't ask me what day of the month it is. I don't know. It's all summer. It's summer vibes right now.
Okay. I had to set things up in the room here. You know, I was thinking that if we didn't have YouTube, if you're not watching YouTube, please watch YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube right now, I'm hooked up. I think I've been wearing the same shorts for the last 3 or 4 episodes.
I'm sure nobody has noticed that.
But I would suggest that I would have wore my robe. We just got in from a swim in the Arctic Spa, First Plugs Free. Ocean Spa. It's bigger than a hot tub, and it's just brilliant on a hot day like today.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And to an 11-month-old, even a big 11-month-old, that is like the ocean.
Yeah.
Like
it's called the ocean.
Yeah,
so
it's
it works.
so big for her.
But
and she
exactly.
loves that pool.
Yeah, she kick.
She can swim.
Kicks.
She can swim far better than her dad.
Yeah. Well, we know he can't swim at all.
No, she is ripping around in there on a beautiful summer day. It is the vibe.
But what I was going to say is I was coming in like with my robe after that tub, just right in with my robe. One day I will do this podcast in my robe, which is the thing that I wear the most in my life. Bury me in that. Oh, why am I talking about burying again?
We need to stop the funeral count. We've had a lot of feedback on the last episode that people loved the wedding talk, but they're like, damn, Morgan Black.
Yeah.
She said, your dad really found a way to circle back to death over and over again. I said, yeah, he did. He did.
I apologize. But anyway, bury me in my robe.
Your Barefoot Dreams Mickey Mouse robe.
Yeah,
that you got from your wonderful daughter.
Oilers jersey, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Don't put me.
What if
you would not put me in a suit and tie, though, would you? Like, don't do that.
Well, that would be so strange.
That'd be so
You wouldn't
ridiculous.
have one, so we wouldn't buy you one.
Right.
I think maybe like robe with Oilers jersey on top, so you're kind of casual and you can wear the. We shouldn't be talking about this. This is so morbid.
But I do have a kind of a funny story about that.
Okay.
That involves my father.
Okay.
And his funeral.
Okay.
My dad, again, when he passed away, it was Leduc Funeral Home, and they did a great job. Don't get me wrong, but there was also somebody else that had passed away, like kind of about my dad's age and kind of the Thorsby area, right around the same time. And so when they did the funeral viewing or whatever they called it for the other guy, he was wearing my dad's jacket.
Oof.
So
I don't know if that's a funny story.
Well, it's your Grandpa Rolly. Would he not have thought that was hilarious?
Yes, but for the general public,
right?
If you know him, he would have had a great one-liner about that.
He would have thought that was the funniest thing, that they put his jacket on somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
See, when I pass in 100 years,
yes,
I'm going to be very specific about what I want to wear.
Yes.
And if I was put in somebody else's clothes, that I don't know. I've started to curate a very important wardrobe now for like
I think that
wouldn't sit well with me.
You do, and you again. My grandma Broadband. I remember she said something. I can't. She said something really cute. When she was in her 90s, and she said something to my mom. I'm going to mess it up, but it was basically, "This will be the dress I take my dirt nap in." You know?
Yeah, she did say something like that. She was also a woman of taste, so she was very specific.
Beautiful
about
lady
that.
to the end.
Well dressed, very well dressed.
Yeah, it was very important.
Yeah,
Renato, how are we doing here so far in the funeral talk? You like this?
Well, I'm just thinking if we want to be accurate to kind of the Chris Scheetz look, if you're wearing your robe, you can't be wearing any underwear.
I won't need underwear where I'm going.
You don't want to be flashing people at your funeral.
No, that would.
Why are we back on the funeral talk? This was supposed to be a summer barbecue episode. Barbecue. The ultimate barbecue is cremation. Cremation is the ultimate barbecue.
That is the ultimate barbecue.
Oh, no.
Which, by the way, you guys can do whatever you want with me. If you can blast me off into space, I don't care. But make sure that I'm not wearing a suit and tie. And if I am wearing a suit and tie, make sure it's my own, not like my poor dad. My dad did get his jacket back, by the way.
That's good.
So, Baillie, you once you get older, you'll start to understand. It's just talking about it makes it easier to face.
You're not elderly.
No,
one. Number two is like I'm not opposed to talking about death, and I think you need to prepare for anything.
Yeah.
But this was supposed to be a summer barbecue episode. I just don't know how this happened so fast. Again, 9 minutes in, and we haven't touched the itinerary. Why do I even make these?
Now you know what it was like for Jack working with me.
Oh.
I was going to say Matt too, but Matt was not keeping.
He was not planning.
No.
Next week's itinerary. Dad's funeral again. Just make sure we cover that before we cover any other bases here.
I'm sorry. I hope people get this.
Oh, they will.
The humor it is. I always said the Lord has a sense of humor because He created me. So it's just the way she goes. All right. It's not death, but I want to talk about something that I'll be doing shortly. For Alberta Dreams, again, the wonderful charity that I have the privilege of working for. We deliver dreams to chronically and seriously ill children across the province of Alberta. And we're going to be doing something called the Wheel of Alberta Dreams at K-Days, presented by Golden Spike Lumber in Spruce Grove. You want to talk about the best people to get your lumber for your casket. I'm joking, Baillie. Sorry.
I knew you were gonna go there. I knew you were gonna go there with the wood. Yes, which is like I predicted it. I was just waiting for it.
They did the wood for our cedar sauna, and they nailed it.
Yes,
and they're amazing people. I want to do a shout out to Bernie, to Shannon, to Connor, to Taylor, the family out there that have stepped up in a huge way to be the presenting sponsor. What am I doing on the Wheel of Alberta Dreams? Well, I'm glad you asked, Baillie.
I've been waiting.
Basically, the idea is the longest running. How much do I love amusement park rides?
You love them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're my favorite thing.
You love a good ride.
I love them. So why not try to break the record for the most amount of hours straight on an amusement park ride? Does that not make sense that it would be something that I should do?
Yes. How many hours is that?
So it's 53 currently. It's a Ferris wheel ride somewhere in Spokane, Washington or something like that.
Okay, so somebody was on a Ferris wheel for 53 hours.
Right. So here's and I don't know if ironic is the right word because you tell me I misused the word irony. So tell me if this is the right word to use it for, or the right description. Ironically, I'm 54, and to break that record, I need to go on that ride for 54 hours. An hour for every time I've circled the sun. Right? Yeah, the Earth circles the sun once a year.
Once a day.
The Earth circles the sun once a year. Right?
Once a year.
Yeah, the Earth circles the sun once a year.
The Earth makes one rotation a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not an astrologist.
Astrologist? I was actually going to be an astronaut in school because most of my teachers said all I did there was take up space.
Clearly, me too. I've had too much sun today. The sun rotated around more than once today, I swear. It was so hot. I don't know everything. I do know
Yeah.
that is not irony. It is more of an interesting coincidence.
Okay,
it's
so should I use the word coincidentally instead of ironically?
I would say more often than not, yes.
Coincidentally.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. We
Thank
both
you.
learned something today. I learned that the Earth isn't going around. We would be whipping. That would be a Ferris wheel on it in itself if we were circling the sun once a day, because the sun is huge.
Thank you. Thank you, grammar police. Coincidentally,
I didn't do well
I'm
in
54
science.
years old. It just happens that be on the amusement park the longest of anyone ever on this planet of the Earth that circles the sun once a year, I have to be on it for 54 hours, and I'm 54.
Right.
So that's the thing. And Golden Spike Lumber, again, in Spruce Grove, amazing for your coffin wood and everything else you possibly
else.
need.
Building a beautiful family home.
Yes, exactly.
A sauna. A garden. There's so many things you can build other than coffins. This isn't a Halloween episode.
See, now I'm finding this funnier than heck. I am finding this so funny. The bottom line is I'm going to start on July 21st. Here's the beautiful thing that's going to happen. Coincidentally, it's Monday Morning Magic that's happening at the K-Days that morning with Explore Edmonton and K-Days. And that means over 500 children that wouldn't typically go to Edmonton's Disney, K-Days, wouldn't typically go because of sensory things and the ability,
physical ailments,
right, all that kind of stuff. But then on that Monday, the first Monday of K-Days, they invite them all in, and these kids come and they get to enjoy all of the rides and all of things, and they turn down the noise and the lights and the things like that.
They make it very accessible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're going to do that till 11 o'clock. Then at 11, Chris is going to get on that Ferris wheel. And I'm going to start with some of our Alberta Dreams kids, like Evie, my friend that I told a story about with the Arctic Spa Oceanfront Tub, second plug free for Arctic Spa. So we're going to start doing that, and it's going to be incredible. And then away we'll go. And we're going to have celebrities on the wheel. You can come on the wheel if you'd like. Go to albertadreams.ca right now to find out how you can, your company. We've got like literally 10 companies already that have stepped up, and they're going to bring some of their employees to ride the wheel with me, and they're going to donate money to Alberta Dreams. It's going to be a beautiful thing. So there you go.
The concept is beautiful.
But
there's some logistical questions that I do have.
Okay.
How do you go to the washroom?
Yeah, that's a common question that's asked by most everybody. Technically, when you do these kind of things, you get a 5-minute reprieve every hour.
Okay.
And we're going to have a porta potty that's going to be at the bottom of the Ferris wheel.
Right, and you're just going to
Chris's special porta potty, my green room, so to speak.
And you'll be able to rush off. I had a vision of you trying to go in a bottle and then sending it on another rotation. I was like, I do not like that for the children.
No, that's not good for anybody.
Yeah.
So I'll in that porta potty, I'll have a toothbrush, I'll have some deodorant, because obviously I won't shower for 3 days because it's 2.5 days or whatever it'll be, right? 54
and you won't
hours.
Sleep
I'll sleep
on the Ferris wheel.
I'll sleep overnight like a baby.
And what happens if you get motion sick?
I don't think I typically do.
Okay. But you've never been on a ride for 3 days before.
No. Yeah, I've never ridden a ride for an hour even, right?
Yeah.
So it's all gonna come out in the wash.
Okay.
Right?
We're gonna find out.
And it's for the kids.
Yeah.
And
I respect the commitment.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And again, I can't thank Explore Edmonton, K-Days enough for what they're doing to make this happen, this dream come true, so we can make more dreams come true. The goal, fingers crossed, if we can make it, is $54,000, which would be $1,000 an hour. So it all kind of ties in. You don't have to give all $54,000. You can give $54 online at albertadreams.ca to help us get to our total. You can ride the ride with your company and individuals, and we're going to have radio shows. 6:30 Chad is already committed to be a part of it. Oilers Nation is committed to be a part of it, and there'll be other celebrities like radio people you can imagine, some of them, and Ashley Collingbull from the podcast.
That beautiful woman will do anything you ask. That is like just incredible.
Yeah, she's
so booked and busy. Like
I know
the woman's at a fashion week. She's in Paris. She's front row in a Raptors game, and then you're like, hey, you want to come on a Ferris wheel for the kids?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I told her she just got to stay on for about 9 hours, so that'll be fine.
Just half a day. Just a full shift.
Hey, we don't let them off. We don't let them off. But you never know who's going to be on, and you'll be able to follow along with. And we're going to be talking Scheetz from the wheel too, Bailey.
Yes, that is the hope.
We're going to figure that out from a technological.
Yeah, that's on producer Renato. He's got some homework to do.
Yeah, you can figure that out.
No problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't like rides, so I don't know.
No, he cannot be on a ride. That will be big problems.
As long as I don't have to be on the Ferris wheel, I'm good.
He's like, I'll do anything to not go
I
on
can
the.
produce the show from the ground.
It might be kind of fun to get him up there.
Oh, it would be
He's
great
also
to get him up
scared
there.
of heights.
It's like Lisa from Ryder and Lisa, you know, our friends from, is it Play 107 or Power 107 or what is it? They're
It's Play 107.
It was Power 107. I think it's
Yeah.
Play 107 now. But anyway, Ryder says that she's scared to death of heights. And I said, all the more reason to get her
Oh,
on it.
and she'll be so funny.
I know.
Like she's so funny as it is, but up in the air.
Yeah, so let's put the pressure on her. If
Yeah.
you know Lisa,
Yeah.
say, Lisa, I hear you're going on Chris's wheel. See what happens there. Again, the Alberta Wheel of Dreams. It's happening in a few weeks, July 21st, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Okay, I am getting a little bit older. It's funny because I golfed in the last
Not your age.
24 hours. I golfed twice. I golfed at Blackhawk. Shout out to Ryan Belnecki from Performance Paving. They're going to be a sponsor of the Alberta Wheel of Dreams. Shout out to Performance Paving, first plug free. And he took me to Blackhawk,
Yeah.
and I golfed Blackhawk. And man,
Beautiful.
oh my gosh, I've been there. I've ridden my bike by it many times and
That's-
wondered what it would be like. I remember one time riding by and I saw Stuart Skinner golfing there.
Wow, you saw the stash from afar?
He was like 6'5".
Undeniable. Yeah.
And the stash, and I'm like, that is Stuart Skinner.
Yeah.
There's nobody else in the world that looks
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
And we've checked it out from the river. When we had the riverboat. Blackhawk is a beautiful place.
It is. I have golfed Blackhawk before.
That's crazy.
Yeah, before you.
Yeah.
Years before you.
Yeah.
Our friend Brandon Kelly
Ah,
used to work there.
right.
And he got Renato and I a late tea time.
Members, whatever.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm not a great golfer. I don't golf super often, but I was pretty good that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty good that day. We used to golf more often. Now we just
Well,
watch a baby.
I've been golfing, and then earlier today, I golfed in the Edmonton Realtors Association golf tournament, and that was a ton of fun. But with Mary Jane and Leslie and my friend Ruel that I work with, and Tim, there was a fivesome of us, and we were not great golfers, and we were the last ones off the course because we were so slow because we were talking the whole time and having fun and doing all the things that you like to do, you know, besides golf. Because I am just getting stinkier and stinkier the more I play.
The fact that, yeah, you're kind of getting to that like older white guy age when every time I call you or text you, you're like, oh, I'm just on the course. I'm like, what? This is very uncharacteristic for you because
is.
I think something that you and I have in common, I really enjoy playing golf. It's just too long for me.
Oh
I'm
my
a
gosh.
nine hole par 3 kind of gal, especially these days.
Yeah.
We used to golf had all the time in the world. Now I'm like, this is a full day.
If I could turn back time in a time machine, one of the things that I would do is I'd find the inventor of golf. I would not kill them,
Okay.
but I would encourage them in every way I could to make it 12 holes.
It'd be perfect. Yeah.
18 is, and I know when you're great, you can golf 36 in a day.
And it's like
but for
quick.
the average person,
Yeah.
I truly believe 12 holes is perfect. After 12, I hit the wall and my game I stop caring. I stop having the ability
Your
to care.
ADHD kicks in
And
too.
I've lost so many balls and oh my gosh.
There are many amazing women golfers, but it's very much a thing that a lot of older men do.
Yeah.
I'm begging men to just go for a walk and talk
Yeah.
with each other because I feel like golf was invented.
You know what? That's the problem with golf. If you're keeping up the pace, you can't actually talk. You can talk to the person in your cart if
Yeah.
you're in a cart, but if you're walking and golfing,
It's hard.
there's literally you might as well golf alone. There
Yeah.
literally isn't the ability to. I need something that
more stimulating.
gives me more social
Yeah, it's
buzz,
hard.
and that's what we did today, which is why we were on
were
the course
yapping.
a half an hour
a
longer.
tournament is a little different too, though.
Yeah.
A tournament is usually a lighter vibe. You're there's different things at every hole. It's like more fun.
Right,
More
right.
goofy.
And there's and you're just waiting for the next team to go.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a lot of that today. We were the team that everybody waited for. It was.
The last one off.
But it was Edmonton Realtors. I want to do a shout out to them because they raise a ton of money for charity, and that's why they do this tournament. I think $345,000 a year they donate
Wow.
to charity. in the community. And my ladies that were golfing with us, again, Leslie and Mary Jane. Mary Jane, what a name.
Yeah.
Mary Jane, they work at the
Sexual Assault Center of Edmonton, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
Very important work done there.
yeah,
Very important.
Yeah, I don't want to mischaracterize the story, but the story was from a doctor that works at one of the hospitals that basically said there is not a time that somebody isn't coming in, child or adult, that has that hasn't been like sexually assaulted, or abused. Like every shift they have at the hospital, this is happening.
Something.
And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to face it.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to. I mean, as soon as somebody says those words, you're like, oh, okay, that's terrible, but let's talk about the weather.
Yeah. It's not an easy charity to get public support for, or like it's not fun. Like there's so many. Yeah, it's tough.
So
tough work, but very, very important in Edmonton.
They fight the battle, and they're doing an incredible job. So, obviously Alberta Dreams is near and dear to my heart, as is the Stollery and Ronald McDonald House and all of these others. But keep them in mind, because it's a tough go for them. Like just a tough go, and it's just until somebody in your life has experienced something like that, you just don't understand, and you keep your head in the sand.
But having resources and that organization available for people so that they can open up about these things and get support and help mentally or physically is really, really, really important stuff.
Absolutely. By the time this is recorded, this is played, it's recorded now.
Correct.
You guys will be off to the
mountains.
Right.
Yes, we're taking Leona to Canmore for the first time. She's never seen the mountains before in her life, which is so exciting.
And you go, okay, 11-month-old, why would she care? She cares about things in the air.
She's very observant in the airspace.
Yeah, like
certainly.
We were in your backyard the other day, and the helicopter's flying over, and I'm sure it was Air One, and they were probably circling the area trying to take somebody down. Yeah. But they kept circling, and she just kept watching and watching and watching. And then today in the tub, airplane flies by, and she's like pointing in the sky. So I think that the mountains are going to be something that impress her.
I think she's not easily impressed.
No.
But when she is impressed, I feel like she is going to smell the air. She's going to know. I think that she's going to know. More so, we're just excited for us to be able to take her and see her and walk around Canmore and Banff and maybe go on a little short hike, things like that. But it's very exciting. Our producer, Renato, is a big fan of the mountains. Yeah. And when
he calls them the tippies.
When we get even near Calgary and he sees the mountains in the background, he just gets giddy and he gets so excited when he can see the tippies. So I'm excited to bring both of my children. I'm excited to see him be excited as well. But then bringing her is going to be just so much fun. It's like when you talk about travel and going to different places in the summer, when you have something that beautiful, the Rocky Mountains, 3 hours, 4 hours away, it's amazing. Yeah. So I'm excited to take more advantage of that.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't see him more often.
We don't go that much.
Renato didn't get a chance to see him much as a kid either. So this is like brings out the kid in him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We went to the mountains a few times to ski because my dad loved skiing, but I think I just appreciate them more as an adult. And I think I've scared Bailey a few times on our drives down because as soon as I see the tips, I'm getting excited.
He's lit. He's lit on the tippies.
I think once you were like pretty much asleep, and then you're like, "What the hell's going on? Did we get an accident?" I'm like, "No, the tippies."
He's screaming like a schoolgirl. I'm like, "Yes, they are here. We have seen them many times."
And what about in that Londonderry Dodge Jeep Compass now with your full whatever moon roof it's got? Yeah, right? That's like the tippy roof.
It's like a 360-degree view we're gonna have of the mountains. Honestly, like part of the excitement of driving down is knowing that we're going to be in the Jeep Compass Trailhawk. It's just going to be so much more comfortable.
Safer. I'm as a grandpa, I'm all over that, right? So,
yeah, it's going to be an amazing time. So we'll be in the mountains, hoping for some good weather. Maybe swing by the Calgary Stampede on the way. Who knows?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you know what? A 11-month-old will fit right in there.
I don't know what's gotten into me. I've been to the Calgary Stampede once when I was like 20 years old. But I have FOMO. I have people at Stampede this year, and I think it's like I'm like in my mom mode, and I see all the cute Western outfits, and I'm like, dang, I should be there.
Just our friend Sierra Yashchuk from Global Alone
having the time of her life at Stampede. Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, should I? And I own a lot of cowboy boots. I'm like, I got to take these things out. So maybe Leona's first Stampede will be next year.
I see the shows at Cowboys, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm glad I'm not there. That looks like an absolute. you know what show.
I do think that I like the concept more than I would like to be in the crowd. But I love Megan Maroney. She played last weekend. I'm like, wow, that would be a great time. So if you're listening to us on the way to or from Stampede, it seems to be like very popular.
Yeah, really?
Well, no, this particular, I know that it's
the greatest outdoor show on earth.
I know that.
Yeah.
It seems even more popular with Edmonton people because we were like a BVJ family growing up. We went to BVJ every year. Yeah. Not Stampede as much because with your work, you just ended up at BVJ. Yeah. So that's very normal to me. But I'm like, Stampede, maybe we got to check it out.
Okay. Yeah.
For the deep fried food alone.
And if you did, you'd be doing it in your Londonderry Dodge Jeep Compass. We'll be doing road trips in the Jeep Wrangler that I absolutely love. And again, Mitch and Ray and the entire staff. Mitch and Ray, actually, it's Mitch and Jamie now. Ray works at another one of their dealerships, but they'll help you out. Tell them Talking Scheetz sent you.
You were giving Raylene a nice little nickname.
Hey, that's good too, because it is a Ray. Raylene, if you go to their service department at Londonderry Dodge, she'll give you $10 off your oil change. Londonderry Dodge. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Tippy, tippy, tippies.
The tippies.
That's the way she works. Okay, can we talk about barbecue season finally?
Yes.
Is that the deal?
Well, that was supposed to be the plan, but now we're 25 minutes in.
We've talked a lot of death. Hey, we got off of it.
Yeah.
But it's life. It's like a great country music song. This podcast needs to have the ebbs and flows. I've always said, like a great radio show, like a great country song, like a great podcast, it needs to have the ups and downs of a roller coaster. Okay. It needs to get you at the bottom, and then you need to laugh at the top.
Right.
Get you back at the bottom.
To stay relevant, maybe more of a Ferris wheel?
Like a Ferris wheel.
Yes.
Around and
the wheel of dreams is our own wheel of dreams here today.
Good one. All right.
Yeah.
So why are we talking barbecue?
I was just inspired. We have had a barbecue. It's July, which is crazy to me, but we've been big on grilling in the last few weeks. It's just been big grill season. And when you can't think about what you want for dinner, it's just so much easier in the summer to just go. For some reason, it feels so much easier to go grill a burger or some chicken on the barbecue than use your oven. Like, I don't know, something about it is like, okay, this is way easier and faster. When it's the winter,
the house is warmer. Yeah, even if you got AC powered by Canadian Power Pack, it's still, in
the winter, it's just like, oh, I have to put this in the oven for 45 minutes. But if you're grilling something, it feels more fun. You're outside, and I love the barbecue.
Yeah,
we didn't barbecue a lot, but we're getting more into it, and I am also very protective of the barbecue. So I wanted to just kind of discuss who does the grilling in your house. And is it very specific about like, I'm the grill person or I'm not? Because Renato has offered many times. We had some friends over a few nights ago and we were making burgers and he was like, I can do it. And I was like, I don't feel good about that. Like, I'm the grill master in this house.
Really?
Yeah,
I
love
to. The grill master.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was the grill master, but I thought
I was.
You
didn't know who grilled.
I kind of thought I was the grill master.
To be honest, when you come over, you are the grill master.
Yeah,
that's Dad's job.
I'm the grill guy. I've never been a grill master.
No, okay, I will say that. Yes, I do a great job, and I have the temperature thing, the thermometer. I'm making sure everything is cooked properly. You are.
We don't need a thermometer. You know it's cooked.
We spoke about cremation earlier. You do, you cremate the chicken, the burgers. You're just
I put them on hot, like you're supposed to do sear a steak.
Yeah.
Sear a steak. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that with chicken too. That's not the best thing. A guy should keep the temperature down, but I just don't have time.
Low and slow.
Yeah, no, high and fly.
The other night when we were here, at one point, Mom looked across the living room to you and said, "Hey, have you checked on the chicken?" And the face you made it very clear that you forgot the chicken ever existed, and it was grilling on the barbecue.
We had about $60 worth of grilled chicken on there, and I ate the really burnt ones, but the rest were not cooked well. But I did forget. I legitimately forgot. I sat them down and I turned it down lower, but it didn't seem to matter when I put that thermometer on, But when you see the temperature gauge or the thermometer temperature gauge on the barbecue, by the way, our fan of the show, one of our youngest, little Cade Pollock.
Yeah.
He says to his dad, he says, "Daddy, why does he said to somebody in the family, maybe his grandma, but why does the barbecue have a speedometer on it?" Which was hilarious.
A speedometer.
Yeah.
But we have a barking dog here in the pod studio. She's protecting us.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's the ambient noise we need. For him to even put together what a speedometer is at 3 years old is crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's so smart.
Kid's brilliant, but yeah, he's got a speedometer on the barbecue.
It is look the same.
But yeah,
you treat a speedometer and the barbecue the same way.
I
floor it.
Why don't you like to barbecue, or why aren't you the grill master? Oh, hang on. Go ahead.
Ever since I've become a dad, I will say I feel more of being compelled toward the barbecue, and I feel like it's
calling to you.
It's like dad strength, right?
Yeah.
But my wife doesn't let me. To be fair, I think she understands that sometimes I get a little overwhelmed in the kitchen, and she just takes that stress off of me.
If it's not something he's done before, he gets so nervous that it becomes my problem anyway. And so I'm like, I will just handle it.
Like the things I'm good at, I'm very good at. But, and I'm good at barbecuing. It's kind of hard to mess it up. I mean, even though when we were here, I have unintentional Cajun blackened chicken more often than not.
It's always Cajun blackened chicken.
No choice here.
Yeah, that sounds about like me too. But he does get overwhelmed. He gets overwhelmed in the kitchen. He gets overwhelmed in the bathroom. He just gets overwhelmed.
He gets a bit overwhelmed.
He's just an overwhelmed kind of guy. So yeah, who does the barbecuing in your family and why? You know, is it maybe it's dad. Typically, it would be dad, right, or grandpa.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like I said in Bailey's case, she's like, "No, it's me.
I like it.
I'm doing it." You know what I want to talk about when it comes to barbecue is the Scheetz sauce.
Yeah.
The Scheetz sauce. I had a barbecue sauce from Q Barbecue for a number of years, and we sold it for charity. I think we should do it again. Shout out to a restaurant or a grocery store chain that wants to pick it up. I put this Scheetz on everything sauce. It was called.
Yeah.
And we still I think we're just done the lingering little bit of it. It lasted forever. It must have had formaldehyde in it.
I was going to say, like we used it, but was it still good?
It was like 10 years ago, like kind of a thing.
It feels like I was a child
when
this sauce came out.
But I mean, you ask people that had that sauce.
It changed people's lives. Yes. It was amazing, amazing barbecue sauce.
We'd do drive-thrus for it, and we'd sell pallets of it.
Yeah.
So
maybe we need talking Scheetz sauce.
I want talking Scheetz sauce. We're working on.
If you're listening to this and you have any connection to a barbecue sauce creator, provider, I don't know.
I think I know a guy we could just call and get it done.
All right.
But then you got to be able to sell it. You need somewhere to offer it that sells you a decent amount, and then maybe you sell it for charity, like Alberta Dreams, and make it all happen. So there's a dream for you. But that sauce, and you know what? You can hide a lot of your mistakes with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you need a good
like that's what I did with that the other day when you mentioned.
Yeah.
I just put so much barbecue sauce on that it kind of took the black and it kind of turned it a different
brown,
kind of a rosé.
It was on purpose.
Exactly.
Like you said, Cajun chicken.
What kind of tips are we getting from others?
All right, we had quite a few barbecue tips come in and recipes. I just honestly wanted this for my own. So I was like, I'm going to ask the people because I'm feeling grilly, as I said.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know what people said. We had quite a few people say this, but C-Pain25 and Carly Waisinen said, get a smoker. That was a big popular one.
Your brother's a big smoker.
Barbecue versus smoker. I just don't think I have the personality for smoking meat.
I think you almost need to... Yeah, you need to be a beauty to have a smoker.
Well,
do you know what I'm saying?
I don't have the look, but I think more so it's the patience. Like I like a slow cooker, like in the winter, like a stew or like a pulled pork but it's in your house. Outside, going to check on it all the time. I know I'm your daughter, and I know I would forget about it.
Yeah.
So
you're not starting something like 18 hours ahead.
No, it's just not who I am. Like I said, I think you either have a barbecue personality or a smoker personality, and for me, I know, but.
What about a sauvé or sauvé or whatever they are? The sauvé? Matt from the Kiss and Morning Show.
Is that like a smoker?
No, you put the meat in a bag and then boil the water.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, it is. Like it's French. Sauvé?
Oh. I've not heard of it.
Really?
No.
You fancy schmancies have not heard about that?
We're not that fancy.
But it's not a barbecue, but it's another way to prepare your steaks.
Oh, I see it now. Sous vide.
Yeah.
Your countertop kitchen robot? it's a robot?
I don't think so. That's AI. I don't know if that's it. But it's like a bag. You put it in a bag and then you...
This?
Yes.
Oh, sous vide. Sous vide. Yes, I have heard of this. Sorry. Yeah. I've heard of this before, but no, we have not done it.
Okay, good. Because I'd have to disown you.
I think that that's fine. If you have a sous
Look at his face.
If you-
I'm joking, Renato.
if you
He's
have
like,
a
what?
sous vide personality, sous vide, very
Well,
French.
that's Matt, right?
Yeah, he's got a sous vide
But
personality.
why wouldn't
that's
you just use a
fine.
barbecue? Wouldn't it be better?
I think that probably it cooks to like a very specific
It
temperature.
does.
And if you're cooking very expensive, if we will buy whatever's on sale.
Yeah.
And that's what we're cooking up. So I don't think it's worth going through the effort of that. But if you're buying like very quality cuts or meats, I don't even have to look into this more.
We're buying like the 18-year-old Holstein meat.
Whatever
T-bone.
is available. Yeah.
Right.
And on sale most of the time.
Right.
But get a smoker. I will say when I do have smoked meat that other people have made for me, I love it.
I'm
think
not a
it's
brisket guy.
Oh,
I'm not a
that is a hot take.
I'm not a brisket person. I'm not. I know your brother is all about the brisket.
I love brisket
and we'll kind of
too.
have it, and I'm just like,
Oh,
I think I would have rather had like a hamburger.
really?
Yeah,
I completely disagree. I love brisket. Meat in Edmonton.
yeah,
We've been there. We've taken you there quite
yeah,
a few times.
Yeah, it's
Their
good.
brisket is just
Meat
incredible.
is great. It's
Yeah,
not
you
just-
love the other things from there too.
exactly.
But I think their
There's the ribs
brisket
and
is
the-
my favorite.
Okay.
Oh, I like when people. Yeah, I'll barbecue, but I like when people smoke meat for us.
Okay. Got it. All
Another
right.
tip we have, Lauren Fink, friend of the show.
Yes.
This is a vegetarian barbecue tip.
Okay.
So if you're vegetarian looking for options,
Yeah.
she says halloumi cheese on the barbecue.
Halloumi cheese.
Yes. Do you know
Okay.
what that is?
No.
It's like a hard, salty kind of cheese that really like has a low cooking point, so you can cook it and like kind of grill the cheese.
I like salt and I like cheese.
You would like it.
That would probably work for me.
Yeah.
Speaking of unconventional things that you put on the barbecue, how about what your mom does with the Caesar salad?
Yeah. Well, that was kind of my thing, but
Okay.
mom perfected it. Let's
I think
just say that.
mom saw it though at Vivo restaurant maybe.
Oh, so maybe she was her. It probably was her idea. Most of
Anyway,
my ideas are
but
her
you literally
ideas.
get a big chunk of romaine lettuce.
Yeah, you cut it in half.
Yeah.
You spray it with olive oil.
Yeah.
You salt it, and then you grill it on the barbecue. I love to do that.
and then you put chicken on it.
And then you do a Caesar salad. So it's basically you have the grilled warms kind of caramelized salad, and then you put the dressing, all the fixings for your Caesar salad, and you can add chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
And it is so good. The
Yeah.
grilled romaine, delicious.
Yeah. Producer Renato is nodding.
Well, I was just thinking about the barbecue sauce you're talking about.
Yeah.
And if we named it barbecuing sheets, it also kind of, what is that really? But cremation.
Barbecuing sheets.
So it works on so many levels.
Barbecuing cheese.
Yeah, just load me down with that before you turn the furnace on.
Just a bunch of barbecue sauce. We need to get a barbecue sauce made before you die.
It's like you guys can hang out outside of the crematorium and go, smells like smoker.
Oh my gosh.
Just like the chicken he used to make.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, the way I'm putting on weight, I'd burn for a long time.
Slow roasted.
A slow roaster, that's for sure.
Oh.
Okay, so we've got Lauren Fink. Thank you for that,
halloumi
Lauren.
cheese. We'll have to try that.
All right.
Ashley, friend of the show, says peaches brushed with butter and brown sugar on the barbecue. Peaches.
I can't even wrap my brain around that, Ashley, but I'm sure it probably works.
I think it would be really delicious.
Peaches
I love
on the
peaches.
barbecue.
I love peaches in like a salad. So if you were to then like warm them up and then maybe with a burrata cheese would be so good. Oh,
Peaches on the barbecue.
I think we have to try all of these tips.
Brown sugar, okay.
They would probably caramelize and
Yeah,
be
it'd be
delicious.
so good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we'll have to have a
Probably,
trial.
again, you got to keep her on a low burn. That would be my
especially
thing.
peaches, the price of them. You can't burn
You wouldn't want
those.
the speedometer too high.
No. And then Wheat King 74 says homemade hamburgers with 50% pork and 50% lean ground beef.
Okay.
So
Okay.
not just the beef burgers.
Those burgers that your mom makes, the homemade ones.
I was just thinking about that when I read this
she
comment
puts
as
the
well.
breadcrumbs in and the onion and obviously some eggs and oh my gosh, it's
So good. Maybe we'll have to try pork next time. She makes a really, really good
okay.
burger patty.
Well, happy grilling, everybody.
Yeah. We'll have to try some of these. Maybe I'll put them on the Instagram.
Do you have any final thoughts about the grill?
No.
Anything like that?
Well, I think we've established yet again how you wish to be handled when you pass away.
It's
Which
important to let
was
your
the-
family know that stuff because then they're not wondering, right? And not that it really matters, at that point. Just live life while you're living it. And
Oh man,
There's
producer Renato's
stretching.
hitting the mic here. He's just taking a little break.
There's there's chicken on the barbecuing. One of the classic lines of a Neil McCoy song. You remember that song?
Yeah.
What song is that? There's chicken on the barbecuing.
There you go. You You started with a song and you ended with a song. It's a circle, the Ferris wheel of life.
Exactly. We'll talk more about that next week.
Yes, you have to start getting prepped. Like, how do you practice? Should we start rolling you around? Or
I can roll myself.
Even when we got nothing to talk about, there's nowhere I'd rather be. 'Cause there's something about you and me just sitting around talking sheets.